is Max Graham, and you're watching EMPO TV.
Bandita electrónica, estamos con Max Graham, que bueno, justamente está a punto de presentarse acá en el DF y bueno, seguro va a poner muy buena fiesta. So Max, how are you doing?
Very good. Happy to be here.
Okay, once again, he was just telling me that you've been here in Mexico 25 times.
About that, over the last 10 years, I've been back to, Acapulco 3-4 times, Cancun 3-4 times. So it adds up. I've done Monterrey twice, and I've done it small cities that I can't even, just over the border that I don't even remember. It was an amazing outdoor party, but I've been here, many times.
So talking about this new track with Neve Kennedy, how do you feel that it's included on a State of Trance?
Well, obviously, Armin has the option to put whatever he wants on the CD. And everybody sends him music, and it's Armada's biggest CD of the year. So for this to be one of the highlights of the CD, he did it with Nothing Else Matters last year. So it's huge. It's a really good sign that your music is solid. You know what I mean? It's like people can tell you, oh, we like it, and then when they turn around, they're like, it's not so good. But when someone chooses it for the most important CD of the year, then it's like for real. So I'm very flattered.
Talking about the owner of A Lonely Heart, does that change your sound nowadays?
No, that was just I did that kind of as a joke originally. I just did it for fun, and it ended up becoming a huge record, but I went right back to making progressive and trance right after that. I remember Ministry of Sound was like, make another 80s hit record, and I said, no, it's not really me. It was just kind of for fun, but it ended up being one of the biggest records I've ever done. So, but it was 6 years ago. For me, it's in the past.
Do you know Cycles 2, it's about to be launched or just launched here in Mexico. What can you tell us about this record?
Well, this is, Cycles 1 and 2 is a reflection of me as a DJ. Sometimes when we make CDs, we make them for home listening, and we don't really reflect what we do as a DJ live. This one, I really wanted it to be the same feeling you get from coming to a gig. And, Cycles 1 had a kind of more of a warm-up, and then Cycles 2 is really melodic all the way through, which is kind of where I'm at as a DJ right now. So reactions have been really good. I guess it's out here now. It's been out for, a couple months now, but we're still touring it, and it's still doing well. So.
So your radio show is called the same way, Cycles. What can you tell us about it?
Wow, you've done your homework. I like that. Cycles Radio, it kind of grew out of my podcast. I had a podcast for years, but we're not allowed to continue doing podcasts without paying royalties. So the way for us to get around that is to not let people download it, but have a radio show. And obviously you've seen the success of Global DJ Broadcast and A State of Trance. And I had a radio show a few years ago, and I thought, I want to get back into it, where I talk and I interact on Twitter live during the show and Facebook as well. And it's really cool because the podcast, like, different people download at different times, but the radio show, everybody listens together and kind of communicates. Like, my Twitter feed is just for the radio. I have one just for the radio show, and everybody talks as they hear the songs and as they recognize the song coming in and hear the mix. And it's amazing to have that type of interaction, and you can only have that with a live radio show. And I talk and I do shout outs, and and I take little requests from email and then talk about them on the show. So it's been amazing, and I really want to keep it going.
So can you tell us about your tours and your new plans for this year?
Well, this year's just more of the same. I really, I want to do a second album already. Armada wants me to wait until early next year, but I'm just going to keep doing more remixes. I did a lot last year, and it really helped my profile after taking the time off. So this year it's just, more gigs, more remixes, more production, and then next year I should probably do Cycles 3 at the end of this year, and then an album for next spring.
And now, can you tell anything you want to add to your Latin American fans?
Well, Latin America for me is it. I mean, everywhere from Argentina, Peru, Colombia, all these amazing places that I've been, and especially Mexico. When I vacation, I come down to Mexico. I go to Playa del Carmen, or, so for me, it's the energy is in dance music, and you go to other parts of the world and hip hop is big and this and that, but you come to South America and Central America and North America with Mexico, and the energy is just, Latin. They have dance in their blood, so it's great.
Okay, so thank you very much. Y nosotros continuamos aquí, no le cambien, esto es Electronic Meeting Point.
Hi, this is Max Graham, and this is Nothing Else Matters on EMPO TV.